First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Atlanta Falcons. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. And off we go here in Atlanta. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On the ground, here's Rivers. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 6. Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. They'll run. This is Rivers. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Atlanta.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Allen working from the pistol. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's a 46-yard line.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. A run now with Rivers. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Play action now, and here's Allen. No chance at all. He'll go down. Boye Mafe in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Forced out wide. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And a nice return there. The offense got to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll run with the rookie out of Florida. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 180.
They'll stick with him again. And he's got a Bengals 1st down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Through to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down. 17 yards, the gain there. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
12.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. And a special moment as the rookie catches his 1st NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his 1st career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I can recall it like it was yesterday. Mike, we were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers, and the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. He'll get this out to his running back. but he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd and 8. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
319. What's up?
From the gun, here is Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Michael Dixon now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. To be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Allen now off the bootleg. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
5. 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Round 80. 52.
Allen on 3rd down. That's complete to Watkins. And he's in. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown Falcons. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
But I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike. It resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
One, ready? From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow. They'll try to set up the screen here. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 Mighty.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. Dot.
Play action now. It's Burrow. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Dot. Wait.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Get set. Dot.
Now give on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
Third and 5.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Wait up. Dot.
Burrow now. This pass Deflected and caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down.
Here we go. 180.
And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone.
I'm one, ready?
Now it is 1st and goal.
Here we go. 180. 180. Start.
Burrow working in the pistol. That one taken in. Amon-Ra, safe grab. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
His kick is good. Makes the score Bengals 14, Falcons 7. Tyler Hill set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Nolan Smith getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
It's now 3rd.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go. 11. Man.
On first down, Burrow. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
Gun, gun.
Up the middle they go. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a give up the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 14 on that ball. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
How would you like to be a defender and see a guy like this coming full steam ahead, trying to barrel down on you? I'll tell you what, I'm not sure if I'm cut out for that. You can see why. His ability to play through contact is just a lot to handle.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Right 80.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he's into the end zone. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Bengals.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact balance and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
Makes the score. Bengals 21, Falcons 7. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Alert, alert. Right 80. Go.
Now a run on 1st down. Angling to the sideline. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
12, 12, 12. Right 80.
A first down throw for Burrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming out.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Tight. Look out.
On play action, Allen. And left side, it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Look out.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
What's that?
4th quarter begins on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Allen working from the pistol. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. Off the play fake, it's Allen. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Falcons draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Let's get set.
Now, Burrow. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Brain control with a soul like Bowie. Chop you up with the
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! They'll throw on first down with Allen. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's going to air this one out, and they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one.
Travel like a Vaughn, I'm a traveling man. LAX, out to Baltimore, they landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then ball in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the local pass, homie, I ain't walking there. Brody in New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Half 85, half 85. What's that?
They go play action now. Here's Allen. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work has separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
What's that?
From the gun, it's Allen. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
One, ready? Here we go.
In motion, Lamb. On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Gun. Cut. 180. 12. Cut.
Now, Burrow. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
We got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with the conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
180. 11 MT. Take. 11 MT. Cut.
Back to throw. Burrow. A toss left side caught by his running back. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Cut. 12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, they go with their running back. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Whistles here, we have another stoppage. Timeout call by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Right, here comes 2nd and 4. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A give up the middle for Mitchell. And he'll take this one in. Peyton Mitchell, touchdown Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Touchdown. Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's complete. bring him down on the other side of midfield. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game.
46-yard line.
Half 85, half 85.
Now Allen on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here comes second down.
319.
From the gun, Josh Allen. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
To the air once more is Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Play action now, and here's Allen. His pass, caught. It's Chigokankwo. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now the Falcons will use their third final timeout to stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Throw once more. Here's Allen. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First down. 1st and goal.
A final shot now for Allen. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchen. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself